Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him the word that I'm not a rover. And tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic key. Oh, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Wow, it feels like it's been forever since I've done a stream. I'm sorry, I just had to try to put that song in there. It's a little test that I'm doing for another video. I wanted to see if it would actually strike my channel. Not that I'm purposely trying to get a strike, but I am trying to test the waters because I want to kind of use a remix of that song for a little project I'm working on, so don't mind it. I thought it would be a funny little quirky song to put in the beginning of a live stream. So, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Eric, how's it going? Julie, hey. Gentlemen, Z-Liquid, what's up, buddy? Country Living, what's going on, man? Joshua, what up? And Ken, welcome, welcome. So, today, I have a very interesting video. I have a video making a very tasty e-liquid. It's not what I'm vaping on right now, but it's actually crazy because it's actually about the mixer who is mixing the one I'm mixing right now. Basically, right now I'm vaping on this Godly Scotch, okay? But it was the version 2. It was the changes that I suggested to Country Living. He's in the chat right now. We were talking about, like, Godly Scotch. He's like, what do you think about it? What would you change? And I'm like, well, I'd probably put, like, Butterscotch Ripple and a couple of other things and change the percentages. And basically, that's what I'm vaping right now. It's called Godly Scotch, and this is version 2. And I basically can't get enough of this stuff. So, first of all, if you guys aren't already following Country Living on ELR, make sure you go check him out because he is pumping out some very tasty liquids. Very good. Very decadent. Got butterscotch, gonna get the caramelliness. It's very, very good. And honestly, I haven't made too many butterscotch and caramelly vapes before. Just was never really something I went after right away. I mean, I'm probably gonna be getting more into it, but so for something that I haven't even attempted to go at before, this is really good. This is really good. So definitely props to him. And because of that, again, I told you I want to feature different mixers on my channel, not just my own work. So today I'm going to make another mixer's liquid, and it goes by the name of, hold on, I'm going to show you the recipe. Alright, so it goes by the name of, excuse me one second, let me mute my mic while that rudely interrupts. Alright, good. Good. My mother picked it up right away. Anyways, so it's called Jagoda Fluff, okay? And basically, from the looks of it, it looks to be like a strawberry ice cream, strawberry cream type vape. He also put this really nice picture right here. So I guess it's kind of like a strawberry cream, strawberry parfait type deal. but it looks very, very tasty. So this is what we're going to mix up today, and also because I have most of the ingredients. So yeah, that's the recipe. Also, I want to... wrong thing. Also, I want to talk about the giveaway. The giveaway I am going to be drawing tomorrow. So tomorrow I will be doing a video drawing the winner for the JFM Development 2K giveaway. So make sure if you haven't qualified for the JFM Development 2K giveaway, you do everything that you need to do before tomorrow afternoon. Because tomorrow afternoon, after 3, let's just say after 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, entries will close because chances are I'll be doing a video shortly after that. So basically all you need to do is you probably should be subscribed to the JFM Development YouTube channel, and then also go to Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. It's JFM_development. It's right on the bottom of the screen right there. So JFM_development. Follow me and use the hashtag on any picture. It could be a picture of your mod, it could be a picture of whatever, and do hashtag JFM2K. And that way I can track you and make sure that you did what you needed to do, and then you're entered to win. And then I'll do a randomizer and I will pick out who the winner is tomorrow. Again, what's coming in the pack, it's a Derringer RDA. It's a great flavor testing RDA. Also, you're getting a Tastemaker's Kit from Liquid Barn. Whatever flavor you want, you can get. The only thing is if you do want nicotine in it, it's going to cost you a $2 charge because of the FDA. You know, we have no control over that, but the FDA is going to charge you. And there is a little Easter egg that's going to be in there, but I'm going to leave it as a surprise, and it's going to be a big surprise, guys. So basically, you're not going to want to miss out, so make sure you follow the guidelines and get entered into that. Zesty Vapes, how's it going, my brother? See anybody else come in I missed? No, I think we're pretty much it. Luis, what's going on, man? Wow, this stuff is so good. I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough. There was something else I wanted to talk about that I can't really think of. There was something that happened. Oh yes. Wow, I am so disheveled right now. It's not even funny. Okay, so guess what, guys? If you guys remember the JFM Development Strawtastic recipe, okay, was entered into Bull City for a community recipe pack. And I mentioned it on a couple live streams. And we talked about if you guys haven't tried it, to go mix it up, and if you have tried it, and go rate it on ELR, whatever you think about it. Well, great news, guys. I ended up hearing back from Bull City, and basically I got like an automated response, and it gave me an application. And then I believe one of the owners reached out to me through email, and he was like, sorry for the robotic response. We're real big fans of the channel. If you're still interested in the recipe packs, let us know. We would love to work with you. So it's looking great that we're going to be able to get Strawtastic onto Bull City Flavors as a community recipe pack. So that is awesome. That is awesome. So thank you, Bull City Flavors. And of course, thank each and every one of you, because without you guys supporting what I'm doing here, this would never be possible. So thank you so much. And this is good news too, because if I can get into a recipe pack, it just shows that any one of you can do it too. Because there has been a long time, and same thing with Zesty. Zesty got into a concentrate too, and he got his concentrate onto eSig Express. And why I'm pointing this out is because for the longest time there was a subset of people who would always get like these opportunities, and then there was a large group that, you know, it would seem like it was the same people all the time, but it's good to see that the community is growing, because in order for the community to grow, there are going to be more people who have to come up and like have the opportunities. You guys pretty much know what I'm saying. So it's great for everybody, because if I can do it, you can do it. So if that's your goal, just keep mixing, keep sharing your recipes, and I will definitely share your recipes on my channel as well, because that's what this channel is all about. It's all about the community, and as today you're seeing, I'm putting the Jagoda Fluff recipe from Country Living, because it's not just about what I'm making, it's about what everybody's doing. really can't get enough of this stuff. So good. So good. Okay, so let's... was there anything else before I jump down to the table and start mixing? Just trying to think. I always feel like I'm forgetting something like really, really important. Okay. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna start mixing right away. Let me get my gloves on. Get those nice black gloves. Oh, you should have saw it, guys. I got my vape mail in. Check out what I got. I know. I've been going kind of 16-ounce bottles crazy lately. But I got a 16-ounce bottle of vanilla bean ice cream. Again, it's another flavor I tear through of, so I figured it would be a good purchase. I will definitely use it. I'm only getting bigger bottles of flavors that I'm going to use, but this one is definitely necessary. I've been using vanilla bean ice cream, strawberry ripe, and cheesecake graham croissant, like everything, so it's perfect. There are two more that I might get big bottles of, but other than that, I think I'm pretty much done with big bottles, because I don't want it to become too much and then it goes to waste, you know. Plus, I figured it might be a good idea to have bigger bottles too, because if there are people in the community that are struggling money-wise and want to get started, there might be a possibility where I could like break down some smaller bottles and like send them out to like people in need too. So that's another thing I was thinking of. All right. C4 Endgame says, JFM, that's one of my favorite flavors. Hey, that's one of my favorite flavors too. I mean, it's a perfect base. It works in almost anything you throw at it. It's a very forgiving flavor. Alrighty, so let's go down and let's start mixing this bad boy up. It's Jagoda Fluff, and we'll go through every ingredient as I put them in. Alright, so let me put the recipe a little bit closer. Okay, there we go. I hope you guys will be able to hear me okay. I am kind of using the microphone that's further away, but the other one kind of wasn't working as good. Okay, so the first ingredient this calls for, and we're doing a 30 ml batch, and that's not in 30 ml. Hold on, I gotta adapt this recipe for a 30 ml. It's under 240 ml. Okay, so adapt this 30 ml. And then we're going to do 3 milligrams in Nick. Alrighty. And save. Alright, there we go. Okay, so the first ingredient called for is TFA Bavarian cream. Definitely a good choice when you're making strawberry and cream vapes. Excellent flavor. It's my favorite Bavarian cream. And it's cheap. So TFA over Capella. It is cheap. Some people like Capella Bavarian cream. Some people don't like Flavor West Bavarian cream, but honestly, I've tried them all, and I really like TFA the best, and if you want to get bigger bottles, they're cheaper. So this is in at 2% or 0.64 grams. Alright, so Bavarian cream's in. We're also going to vape it, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it as well once I'm done. Next up is Dragon Fruit. It's Dragon Fruit from Capella, and it's in at 1%. And this is probably to assist in making a fuller strawberry flavor from the looks of the recipe, which is usually what's used at 1% in a strawberry cream recipe. So this is in at 1% or 0.30 grams. There we go. Dragon Fruit is in. Tear that out. Next up is the one, the only TFA Vanilla Bean Ice Cream. Now, there are a lot of great Vanilla Bean Ice Cream flavors, and some people have reactions with Vanilla Bean Ice Cream where they get peppery notes from it, but just find whichever one works for you. But seriously, they're all good for different purposes. Like Flavor West is good. It's a little bit more toned down, but it's like really high in vanilla. I think TFA is like a kind of in the middle, and then you have Capella, which is just a little bit thicker, but they're all very good. Alright, so TFA Vanilla Bean Ice Cream is in at 5% or 1.5 grams. So this is obviously to get it really thick cream base. I don't know. I've noticed TFA can be really thick too, so I don't know. I think it's a toss-up. What I want to do is I kind of want to do a head-to-head battle between the flavors, like, you know, single test, flavor test them beside each other with, like, some of my popular recipes and kind of see, like, what the difference are vaping them side by side. I just never done that yet. Okay, so next up is Red Touch Strawberry from Flavor Art. It's, like, more of authentic strawberry, so I can kind of see what he's going for here. Wow, it kind of has the whole spectrum of strawberries here. Did I even grab sweet strawberry? Alright, so Red Touch Strawberry is in here at 2% or 0.62 grams. Who doesn't love a good strawberry cream dip? Seriously. Alright. Next up is Strawberry Ripe from TFA. Again, half authentic, half candied strawberry. Somewhere in the middle. It's in at 4% or 1.25 grams. There we go. And now I need sweet strawberry. For some reason I put sweet strawberry back because I didn't think we needed it, but we do. Where is it? Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, wait, it's super sweet in first. So super sweet. He put super sweet in at 0.5%, so it's 0.16 grams. There we go. Tear that out. Next up is Sweet Strawberry from Capella. It's in at 2% or 0.60 grams. Go. Followed by Toasted Marshmallow. It's in at 0.5% or 0.16 grams. Excellent flavor. Excellent flavor. Will thicken things up. That's my favorite marshmallow, Toasted Marshmallow, by the way. And last but not least is Vanilla Swirl. And at 2% or 0.63 grams. I'm telling you before even looking at this is going to be an excellent recipe. It just has the makings for it. I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to vape good, but we're going to vape it right away and we'll find out. Alright, now it's time for the nicotine. I'm using 100 milligram nicotine suspended in PG. Now if you're using VG nicotine, you'd have to shake it a lot. With PG, you still need to shake it, but just a little bit less than VG. Always make sure you're wearing gloves when you're handling nicotine in this concentration. Make sure you keep it away from children and pets. And just take it slow, take it easy. Make sure you're trying to get as accurate as possible, because it's serious stuff. It's serious stuff, guys. So again, 3%. 3 milligrams, so you need 0.93 grams. Okay, there we go. Nicotine's in. Now it's time for the VG. The VG calls for 29.51 grams of VG. There we go. VG's in. Now I'm going to change up the cameras and we're going to mix it up with the mixer and then we will vape on it. Alrighty. Smelling good, guys. Smelling good. Alright, so get that. Okay. So what am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, hey, what's going on, the white guy? How's it going? James Rivera, welcome to the stream. Ken, how's it going? I don't know if I saw you before, but hello. Joshua Vape says, I would do anything for a collection like his. Are you talking about my collection? I mean, there's people with more than me. You know, I say the same thing, like, when I'm on, like, Facebook and I see, like, people make pictures of their collection, I'm just like, oh, their collection makes me jealous. But I guess mine is growing. But I'm definitely thankful for it. Seriously, putting new batteries in this thing has really helped. It's working very nice now. Country Living says it's decent off the shake, but after 3 days, dragon fruit goes away, and that's great. Yeah, no, that's normal. And it'll probably thicken up from that vanilla bean ice cream as well. Wow, mixing in this beaker works a lot better. Alright, I'll put that aside. Put that aside. Now I need something to... Alright, I need to get a bottle. I'll be right back. Alrighty, got a bottle. Yeah, so I have to order more bottles. I'm running out of the right size, so right now I'm gonna have to use like 3 10 ml bottles. I just ran out of 30 ml and I forgot. But we do what we gotta do here. Alright. So that should give me enough so I can pour it onto my atomizer. Oh, let me tell you guys though, this smells to die for. To die for, guys. Take my gloves off. Yeah, I'll take my gloves off. I might do one more mix. I think we might have enough time to do that because there's another thing I want to tackle. Well, another topic. Alright, so let's use this guy. Okay. Now, I'm already using this on an atomizer I already have built, but again, I was dripping strawberries and cream on here before, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so let me actually put this on a mod that actually has battery life. Yeah, I gotta switch up the mods, this one's dying. How's this one look? Yeah, this one's good to go. Okay. I'm drip it on the goon. Gotta love that goon. Alrighty. Have it on 141 because I was actually using my TFV12 the other day. You know, kind of just trying it out because I just heard that they came out with a new coil, the TF what is it, like a 16 coil coil or whatever that just came out for the TFV12 or something. So it had my interest, and I was like, oh, well, let me pull this out and start vaping on it again. Because honestly, I picked my TFV8 over the TFV12 because the TFV12 is like just, it's really obnoxious. Alright, here we go. So we're going to drip Jagoda Fluff on here. Now, Country Living, could you tell me what Jagoda Fluff actually means? Like, am I the only one who doesn't know what it is, or is it just like a name you made up, or like I just don't know where it comes from? Watch me just be the stupid one. All right. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? Let's see. That's the great thing about DIYing. You can make adjustments to any recipe. Okay, that's what I need to get away. Just white chocolate. Yeah, like I don't know. I'm actually a DIY mixer here on YouTube. Yeah, no. By the way, everybody, just so you know, gentleman E-Liquid is lying to you. He says he doesn't know, and he said he's actually a DIY mixer on YouTube. I actually think he's more of a mod reviewer now, and a mech mod reviewer. He's not really a DIY mixer by any stretch of the words. Just kidding, dude. No, I'm just pulling his leg because he's like, oh, I don't want to become a review channel, and he reviews a lot of stuff. All right, anyways, so back to the video. Here we go. Jagoda Fluff. Hmm. All right, let's see what we got here. I like it. I like it. All right, so as you said, there is dragon fruit that really does again pop through while it's still like steeping, obviously. That dragon fruit will end up calming down and kind of like it kind of ends up like emulsifying in the mix, where in other words it kind of like melds in between the strawberries and it kind of just gives you a fuller strawberry taste. But right off the shake, you will get a little bit more of dragon fruit to begin with. Again, the strawberries taste good. They're not overpowering. I mean, they are strong right now. I am guessing that they will settle down a little bit once that what do you call it, the vanilla bean ice cream steeps a little bit. Because what vanilla bean ice cream does a lot is it really ends up you can taste it to begin with, but it really ends up like thickening out later on, and it like coats your mouth with like this vanilla creamy flavor. I like it. I honestly don't know if I would change anything about this recipe. I like it. I think it's one of those ones that obviously needs steep time. It's definitely not a shake and vape, I wouldn't say, because, I mean, you could shake and vape it if that's your thing, but if you want that, like, you know, store-bought strawberry and cream flavor, you definitely have to let this steep at least 3 days, but you're going to need probably more of a week because it has the vanilla bean ice cream, it has Bavarian cream, it has vanilla swirl, and then it has all the strawberries in it, especially sweet strawberry where it has some alcohol in it. Very good though. So, country living, hats off to you. There is nothing in this recipe that I would change, honestly. And you know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna see if I can go back, and I'm gonna actually copy and paste this into the chat. So if you guys aren't already following country living on if you aren't following Country Living on ELR or YouTube, make sure you check him out. But there's his Jagoda Fluff recipe. Make sure you follow him as a mixer. He is doing some pretty good mixes. Like this guy, believe me, I video chat with this guy like when we're just like talking. Like we'll have these. Sorry about that. We'll have these mix sessions at night, and we'll just like keep mixing or whatever, and he is constantly thinking up these mixes. He reminds me of me. Like he'll think up all these mixes, and he'll constantly be mixing things, trying things, changing things. He's definitely what you call a DIY mixer for sure, and this recipe is definitely a great one. I mean, it's definitely one profile that you have to nail down when you start mixing. It's kind of like what do you call it? It's kind of like a walk in the door recipe. In other words, like when you get into the community of DIY mixing, this is one profile that most people go after. This one, strawberry cheesecake. Sometimes people go towards cereal, some people go towards yogurt, but strawberry and cream is usually the universal one that everybody tries to nail right away. And by all means, that this one is definitely one that you guys want to try out, especially if you are new and you are looking for a strawberry and cream that will give you a good flavor. So definitely keep an eye out on Country Living. He is a good DIYer. He's so far made 3 of them that I've tried. 2 of them. He's made 2 of them that I've tried already that I can fully back behind. This one and the Godly Scotch. He hasn't released the second version on public, but hopefully he will soon because I'm vaping that second version and I'm freaking loving it. Alright, so let's see. We have time. So the next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to do a cheesecake, okay? But I wanted to do a blueberry cheesecake. And now the reason why I want to do a blueberry cheesecake right now is because again, I guess today's Country Living stream or whatever. But Country Living asked me the question. He's like, "Well, how do you get like kind of like a jellified like blueberry cheesecake or like a compote style blueberry cheesecake?" And he gave me some flavors that he wanted to work with, and I think I'm gonna work with them, and we'll make one up real quick. And basically, he was asking, how do you kind of like make it like a jelly / compote? So we're gonna mix that up real quick. So let me share my right desktop, and we'll get that going. Okay, so the right desktop. Alright, so we're going to create a recipe. We're just going to call it blueberry cheesecake. Oh. I can't spell. Alright, I'm going to do a 10 mil, I'm going to do a 3 milligram Nick. I'm just going to do max VG. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is add the blueberries, because the blueberries is the thing he had the question of. So the first blueberry he wanted to use was blueberry extra. And you're going to use blueberry extra, let's say, let's try 3%. We might adjust this in a minute. Then it was, you said blueberry wild. I think you said blueberry wild was the other one. So let's go blueberry wild. Whoa. 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 What just happened? I have no idea what just happened. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what just happened there. Okay. So again, blueberry extra. That's at 3%. And then blueberry wild. Let's do blueberry wild. Where is that one? Just to make sure. Alright, here we go. Wild blueberry. Okay, yeah, so blueberry wild. I'm gonna do that one at 1.5. And sorry, I'm just kind of gathering them as I go. Blueberry. Okay, so blueberry extra, blueberry wild, and then he wanted blueberry jam from Capella. Now, just so you guys know, this might not be the particular blueberry combination that I would go with, but these are the blueberry he has to work with, so I'm going to try to make this work for the purpose he wanted to do. So in other words, he wants to make like kind of like a blueberry cheesecake with like blueberry compote on it. So that's what I'm trying to do with these set flavors. I'd probably use like different flavors for this. Like I'd definitely use probably Flavor or Blueberry Muff because that freaking blueberry is one of my favorite, and I'd probably use in conjunction with Bilberry too. But this is what he wanted to use. So let's see. Country Living C4. It's a Capella flavor. I wanted it to be used in a cheesecake format. Just haven't had the time to create it. No, the cap version. Blueberry jam from Capella is disgusting. So, Zesty Vapes doesn't like blueberry jam from Capella. I haven't had too much use for it. I have flavor tested. I didn't think it was too bad when I flavor tested it. But I haven't used it in too many recipes. But I think it would be actually pretty good to get like a jammy blueberry compote flavor. This is my first time trying it. I don't know the profile you look for a country. I agree with Zesty though. I don't like it. Alright, so a lot of people apparently don't like the blueberry jam. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. I tried to ban the first two JFM as listed extra and wild. Yeah. Wow. You guys really have strong feelings about this blueberry jam flavor. When I flavor tested, it didn't seem too bad though. Well, let's put it in at 1%. See if we can just grab the jammy likeness without getting too much of the other flavors in it. So, there we go. Then we're going to add liquid amber because, again, with blueberries too, is usually they're like really strong and they can get really musky. So, I think even just that amount, like 5.5% of blueberry actually might be plenty because usually you can get out of control fast with blueberries, I've noticed. So we'll just keep it at that. Now I want to do liquid amber as an emulsifier, and we can do that at 0.5%. Now, how are we going to do this cheesecake base? We'll probably use New York cheesecake. I think he has New York. And we'll probably use New York at 4. Cheesecake graham crust. We'll probably use cheesecake graham crust at, wow. I would rather use blueberry and maybe liquid amber for a jam taste. Or jelly candy really low. Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get a blueberry compote. I guess stop looking at the chat. It's distracting me from my thought process. All right, so we got to do 4% of New York cheesecake and cheesecake graham crust. Let's try to do 3. Now, are we going to use... I think we're going to use... Should I use custard as base today? I kind of want to. Or should I use vanilla bean ice cream? What do you guys think I should do? Let's have you participate in this. What does the chat think I should do? Do you think I should use vanilla bean ice cream as a cream base in this? Or should I use vanilla custard? I want to use one of the two. Zesty's triggered. There is a delay, so VBIC, vanilla custard, change it up. Custard. We're doing custard. Okay, we are doing custard. So let's use the usual. Use Cap. Should we use Cap Flavor West, or let's use Cap? Wait, why did I do that? Okay, we'll use this at 2. And then we're going to use graham cracker. Cap. We're going to use Capella graham cracker. I'm really loving this one. Let's see. 2, 17. Whoa, 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 what is going on? Alright, this is weird, guys. Oh, never mind. Okay, my mouse was doing something weird. Alright. And then we use super sweets. I'm gonna use super sweet at 25. Okay, so blueberries, liquid amber, New York cheesecake, graham cracker. Let's see. I think we're good. I'm just trying to think if I'm forgetting something. You know what? We're gonna make it like this. This should be fine. I think we're good. Yeah. Well, let's do it like this. We'll see how it comes out. Alright. Alright, so I gotta get cheesecake graham crust. Okay, cheesecake graham crust. And you gotta get what I love about cheesecakes is there's literally so many different variations and ways you can do it. Like, you can change up cheesecakes in so many different ways. Like, I have, like, every single cheesecake flavor just so I can, like, you know, try different combinations. It's freaking awesome. I mean, for me, it's one of my profiles that I constantly vape, so I really never gets old because you can constantly change up, like, the creamy base, everything with that, honestly. Okay, New York cheesecake, got it. Okay, so, cheesecake, blueberry extra, blueberry jam, blueberry wild, graham cracker, and Capella, liquid amber, that liquid amber dough. Liquid amber, New York cheesecake, super sweets. Where's the super sweet? There it is. And vanilla custard. Okay, we got our flavors all lined up. And we are ready to go. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go grab a bottle real quick and I'll be right back. Just we need a 10 ml bottle for this. Wait, where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. Alright, just gonna change the camera. Let's see. There we go. Now, alright, so now I'm gonna bring a recipe over. Right here. Okie dokie. So the first thing, oh, I gotta get my gloves on. Wow, I'm going way ahead of myself here. What is liquid amber? Good question, Ken. Liquid amber, I mainly use liquid amber as an additive. At higher percentages, you can really get like a fermented flavor. Like if you're trying to get fermented fruit, that's where it works the best. Or if you use it a little bit lower, kind of like in the 0.5% range, to 0.1 to 0.5% range, you can get like a jelly flavor from your fruits. So in other words, it kind of makes it more like a jelly or a compote, which is kind of what we're going for here. Wonder what happens if you add a little butter to cheesecake. That actually might be pretty good, man. Alright, so I'm going to turn on the scale. The first ingredient we're going to use is cheesecake graham crust from TFA. This one's definitely a staple. You can use this in so many things as bases for your recipes and not just cheesecake. I recommend picking up this one for sure. Definitely use it all the time. I have a huge bottle of it. So this is at 3% or 0.30 grams. Alright, so cheesecake graham crosses in. I'm going to tear that out. Followed up by blueberry extra from TFA. It's in at 3% or 0.32 grams. There we go. Tear it out. Next up is blueberry jam. Again, this one I don't have too much experience with. I have flavor tested it, and I did like it, but I guess a lot of people don't like it too much. But we're going to try it out here because this is the flavor he wanted to use. So this is at 1% or 0.10 grams. There we go. Blueberry jam's in from Capella, followed by wild blueberry from TFA. Wild blueberry is in at 1.5% or 0.15 grams. And there we go. Tear that out. Next up, graham cracker from Capella. This has become easily my favorite graham cracker. It's very full and very rich. And this is in at 2% or 0.31 grams. Sorry, 0.21 grams. Okay, there we go. Capella graham crackers in. This is really good with cheesecakes. I've been using that in my all-day vape. Alright, followed up by liquid amber. Again, this is an additive. This just, kind of makes it like a jelly substance. It's kind of like a texturizer, if you will. So this is at 0.5% or 0.05 grams. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot. There we go. All you need is just like three, 4 drops in there. Alright, followed up by Capella New York cheesecake. Again, excellent cheesecake. If you're into cheesecake, these are the two you definitely want to have on deck for sure. The New York cheesecake from Capella and cheesecake graham crust for sure. This is at 4% or 0.41 grams. Alright, New York cheesecake's in. Followed up by super sweet. Now this is obviously optional. I like sweet juices, so I put super sweet in. This is in at 0.5%. So it's at 0.05 grams. Now you don't want to go above 1% in this with this additive because it will get very, very sweet. This stuff is like double the strength of like any other sweetener on the market, so you only want to use it very little at 0.5% to 1%. Alright, and last but not least for the flavors, we're using Capella Vanilla Custard, again to add to that cheesecake base. Thicken it up a little bit. We're just using it at 2%. You don't need too much. You just need to get the thickening properties of it. And it's in at 2% or 0.21 grams. If you go too high on your custard in a cheesecake mix, it will get eggy and it will taste off. So you want to make sure you keep it fairly low, okay? I mean, 2% is kind of like the tops I would even take custard in a cheesecake base, but that's just my experience with it. Alright, so now I'm using 100 milligram Nick suspended in PG, so you want to shake it well. If it was VG, you want to shake it more. Keep it out of reach of children and pets, and just make sure you take it slowly and wear gloves. Do not get it on your skin. Alright, so this is at 3% or 0.31 grams. There we go. Nicotine's in, and last but not least, time for the VG. VG calls for 10.03 grams. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go to the other camera again, mix it up, and we'll try it out. There we go. those gloves off. It smells divine. Honestly, you know what it smells like? It actually smells like the cheesecake I got from what do you call it? What is it? Zen Vapor. Remember I got Zen Vapor? I did a review of it, of their strawberry cheesecake and their blueberry cheesecake. This kind of smells like their blueberry one. Oh yeah, that smells great, guys. I just don't want this to overflow. See, the problem is I get these small, like 10 ml bottles, and I should have got 15 ml bottles, because like every time you try to use this mixer, it like wants to overflow. So I think next time for my samples, I'm actually going to all 30 ml bottles. On Wednesday, I'm probably going to make a big order from Liquid Barn. I'm going to use my cool JFM code, JFM15. By the way, if you guys didn't know, you guys need bottles, bases, or even flavors, go to Liquid Barn. You can get a really good deal with that code now. You get 15% off every time, and they have free shipping over $50. And plus, their 30 ml glass bottles for the clear ones, they're less than plastic ones for 30 ml bottles. It's a crazy deal right now. And I want to get those for my testers because I can wash them and reuse them. And then the stuff like that I know I'll love, like I'll make bigger batches of. But again, that's also when you have a bigger collection, because some people can't afford to waste 30 here and there. But even if you have a 30 ml bottle, doesn't mean you have to make 30 mils worth of liquid. You can use 10 mils and then you can wash it out later too. So, but make sure you use that code. Save your guys some money. JFM15. Alright. We're mixed up. Let's taste this out. Alrighty. Just vape on this. Let's see. I think the link is in this video called the NorPro Mixer. Yeah, you know what? Click on the link for the mixer in my video. And if that's not the one, after you click the link, just search in the search bar for NorPro Mixer. I mean, either way, you'll find it. But I believe it's the link in the description on the mixer. But it's called the NorPro 5-piece mixer. And it's excellent. You can mix right in bottles. I freaking love it. Really? You got yours for $12? I think I paid like $6 for mine. I think they're like $6. I think it depends. Well, they have a lot of different vendors where you can buy them from. I got the one from Amazon. I think it was an add-on item at the time, but I think you can buy it separate now. All right. That strawberry vape's excellent. Excellent. Well, it's getting very, very, very vapey over here. Alright, here we go. Let's drip this bad boy. Smells good, guys. It honestly smells like the one I got from the Zen Vapor. Again, blueberry is a tricky one, though, for sure. Because blueberries get out of hand really quick. Alright. Well, fuck me. I doggone did it again, guys. I did it again. Well, first of all, I overdripped. I'll tell you that much. But holy shit, guys. Freaking excellent. Dude, I'm making this public. Man, country living, I don't mean to steal your thunder, dude. But seriously, guys, mix this shit up. This shit is good. This shit is good. Tastes like an excellent blueberry cheesecake. Again, you get the, even right now, it's like creamy, very creamy. Can't wait to see what a steep will do to this thing. But it's very creamy. The graham cracker, man, that Capella graham cracker, that stuff is something else. Seriously, if you guys don't have Capella graham cracker and you use other graham crackers in your flavors, seriously, and buy Capella graham cracker. And by no means, they don't sponsor me. They honestly don't support many people, Capella, as a flavor company. They're like probably one of the companies that are like least supportive in some respects. But let me tell you, they have some great flavors, and Capella graham cracker is, in my opinion, the best graham cracker. It's a lot fuller. It even has like very, very small hints of cinnamon, but like very small. It's like realistic to an actual graham cracker. So you get that nice separation of the cheesecake and the graham cracker. You also get an excellent blueberry flavor. And that custard definitely isn't too much. Like, it's not eggy at all. But, like, again, make sure when you're going about cheesecake profiles and you are using custard as a base, you probably don't want to go over 2% because you're going to start getting into eggy town by the time you go up too high. But again, that blueberry combination works. And hey, I have to admit, I didn't think of that combination working. Again, I'm new to blueberry jam. I have flavor tested it, and I have hypothesized what it would work in. But Country Living gave me this blueberry combination. He's like, I have these blueberries. I want to try to get like a jammy blueberry flavor. How would you go about it? And honestly, this is a good one. I mean, maybe this is how you can use blueberry jam. Maybe you don't like it in other flavors, but if you haven't tried it in this one, damn. I'm liking everything about this. Seriously, this is gonna go in my rotation for sure. You know what? I'm gonna make this one public. You guys probably should have this one. This one is definitely gonna go in my constantly mixed section, if you know what I mean. You know how you guys have those all-day vape recipes that you constantly mix up? This one is going in mine for sure. So now this one's public, so if any of you guys want to mix this thing up, definitely give this thing a mix up. Definitely give this thing a mix up. It is very, very tasty. Now, good things to happen to this channel coming up. Videos are coming back more frequently. I am getting all my ducks in a row, so things are going up great. We just hit 2K subscribers on this channel, so thank you guys so very much for that. Make sure if you haven't qualified for the giveaway, make sure you guys do the requirements we talked about earlier in the video. That means just follow me on Instagram. The Instagram's right down here. That's my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Use the hashtag JFM2K in any photo. Just use it and tag it so I can track you. Also, be subscribed to me on the channel, obviously. Also, if you guys need anything at all, like bottles, mixers, flavors, check out the links in my description. I have a lot of savings down there. You can use the JFM 15 at Liquid Barn, get some savings. You can shop at eSig Express, which is an excellent company. You can use those links. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help support the channel if you do use those. Or you can get your bottles or whatever on Amazon that also supports the channel. So anything like that helps the community, helps me push out more quality content. Also, great things happening with Bull City Flavors coming up. Hopefully a recipe pack, maybe more. We're still in the talks, but everything is looking good, so that's excellent, excellent news, because that means if I can do it, that means any single one of you who are fighting to mix and want to mix up great liquids, that means you have a shot to be mixed too. And if you guys have a recipe or anything that you want me to feature on this channel, get in contact with me. And the best way to do that is go to the JFM Development Just Friggin' Mix group. Become a member. There's a community of great mixers there that will help you with whatever you need. It's a very active community. I'm in there too. And if you have a recipe that you're like, hey man, I really love it, I really want to get some spotlight on it, I will put it on my channel. I will mix it up. I will let you know what I think. Also, Be active in supporting the community. Make sure you're fighting for your right to vape and you pay attention to your advocacy, as well as being part of the DIY community. If you make up good recipes and you want them to get rated, make sure you're doing the same thing. Make sure every once in a while maybe you'll mix up somebody else's recipes and you'll rate them. The more active we have each other in the community, the more we can help each other out. So like, say someone rates my recipes, I gotta go rate somebody else's recipes, because that's going to help the community grow. You see how it will become a domino effect if everybody just plays their part. But let me tell you guys, this is some fantastic stuff. I seriously think I'll be vaping this all night. Even as a shake and vape, I'm loving the flavor. Seriously, I'm loving it just off the shake. Seriously. I think I'll make a bigger batch of this. Like me, I love cheesecakes. They're my favorite thing. Like, I have a huge thing right here. This is just of a cheesecake stone. And I also got somebody the other day. They looked at my cheesecake stone on ELR. And they're like, how do you call that a stone? It's at 15%. Well, let me tell you, okay? I've been doing cheesecakes for as long as I can remember, okay? In terms of DIY e-liquid. I know the boundaries that can be pushed with them, and let me tell you, even if you go over 20% on a cheesecake recipe, as long as you're using the right ingredients, you can pull it off, and sometimes you can get some really tasty e-liquids. Now, do I always recommend that? No, of course not. But there are some circumstances where those imaginary, like, guidelines don't apply. You know what I mean? When someone, like, says, hey, 20%, 15%, 10% is what your recipe should be, that has a lot to do with what flavors you're using. Now, if you're using flavor companies like Flavor West, TFA, I mean, that number goes up. It just does. And sometimes it doesn't. But that's another story for another day. But, guys, thank you. Thank you, every single one of you, for help pushing the channel to 2K. More videos coming up. Make sure you stay tuned. Also, giveaway is tomorrow. So, make sure you're around. I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow announcing the winner. Country Living says, with the 15% stone, you can go to like 22 in total and still be great. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, and that's usually what mine will top out to be. They'll top out to be like 22 on that, so it's really not a bad mix. But again, thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Again, thank you all for constantly supporting me and showing up and supporting the community. Rate your recipes and all that great stuff. I hope to see you guys in the group or see you in the video tomorrow. You guys have yourselves a great day. Peace.